This is your full field breakdown for the 2025 Belmont Stakes. I'm going horse by horse with in-depth analysis and ending with the picks that I'm going to be betting on. Let's break down every runner based on running style and build towards the bets that matter. Before we get into the field, if you're into sharp, no BS horse racing analysis like this, hit that subscribe button. I break down the biggest races all year, post weekly betting content, and track results publicly.
Rodriguez is opening up. It's a front-running score. The 100th running goes to Rodriguez. Mike Smith, win it.
Rodriguez comes in off a win in the Wood Memorial, but missed the Derby and Preakness with a minor setback. His best races have been on the front. He doesn't pass horses as much as he dares them to catch him. The problem is he's not alone up front. If he's asked early to clear Crudo, it could trigger a duel. But he has upside. If he gets loose, he could get brave. Just seems like Crudo will pressure him, causing it to get a little dicey.
Todd Pletcher and John Velazquez in those Bobby Flay colors. They won it by 8 lengths on the one.
Trained by Todd Pletcher, Crudo looks sharp wiring the field into Sir Barton. He's speed pure and simple, but like Rodriguez, he needs the lead to be at his best. He's fast from the gate, but this is his toughest assignment yet. If he gets into a dogfight with Rodriguez, they might be toast by the quarter pole. And this could be the fulcrum of the whole race. Do they go at each other, or does one back off? That's kind of the million-dollar question here.
And is in a powerful performance here. Baeza makes short work of the competition.
Baeza sits in the golden spot. Third in the Derby, skipped the Preakness, and profiles as the lone presser. He's got enough speed to sit right off Rodriguez and Crudo, and if they start to crack, he'll get first run. That's critical. He's not a deep closer, but he does finish. And at this distance, that combination of position and stamina make him very dangerous. Both his siblings won a Triple Crown race, with Dornoch winning the Belmont last year and Mage winning the Kentucky Derby 2 years ago. So it seems fitting for him to take one out himself. Baeza's trainer John Sheriff is known for gradual improvement, and this just seems like the perfect situation for him and his horse. If you're playing the pace collapse angle but want someone who doesn't need a meltdown, Baeza's your guy. Here's my pick to win the Belmont, Journalism. He ran second in the Derby, then came back and won the Preakness. He's tactical, tough, and battle-tested. And what I love is how he travels. He's not chasing the pace, but he's not buried either. He just waits, then makes one decisive move. And that style has been very effective at the Belmont. Plus, he's the only horse to run in all 3 Triple Crown races this year. He's sharp, fit, and proven. If Baeza moves too soon or the closers don't fire, Journalism picks them all off. Aaron Wallman of Eclipse Ownership Group was asked about his work yesterday and said, "I'm definitely feeling good. It was more of the same. He's an absolute machine. We flew Umberto Rispoli to ride him and got some feedback. He said he galloped out like an absolute beast with his ears pricked. On the decision about going, he said, the horse is telling us he wants to go to the Belmont and he's taking us there." Uncaged has some tactical ability and doesn't need the lead, but he hasn't run fast enough figures to beat most of them in this field unless something chaotic happens. I guess if the top tier falters, he could sneak into the superfecta, but he's run his best races in the mud and would still need to improve a ton off those, so he's a pass for me.
Admire Daytona, stride for stride with Heart of Honor. Could go down to the line, tight. Admire Daytona, maybe, not sure.
Heart of Honor, lightly raced and still learnings, had ton of gate work since his horrid Preakness start. He's likely to sit mid-pack or just behind. He's not hopeless, but he'd need to take a huge step forward, and I don't see that happening in this spot. If you could bet last place, I'd debate between him and Uncaged, I guess unless the pace collapses. The Derby winner Sovereignty skipped the Preakness and comes in fresh. He'll be flying late, but is he sharp? He previously regressed off his last Beyer top and I wonder if the pace up front will be hot enough. He's training solidly, and his trainer Belmont knows where to point him. He's got the freshness edge over journalism, but maybe a fast track this time offsets that.
To join them both, McAfee's taking the lead. Here comes Hill Road with every single stride to win the Peter.
Hill Road won the Peter Pan and comes in quietly. He's another deep closer, but he's more of a grinder than a true turn of foot type. He needs a collapse, improvement, and a perfect trip to take this one, and I don't see much of that happening here. I prefer others, but could see him getting up for part of the deep exotic. My top pick is Journalism. He's got the right style, the setup, and the heart of a champion. When Journalism gets into gear right behind Baeza, I think he mows them all down. I think he shows up and runs his race again, and this time he turns the tables on Sovereignty with a slightly better trip. He's tactical, tough, and thriving right now. Exactly the kind of horse I want in the Belmont, and if Smoggy Froggy's watching, I'm sure he agrees. And I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for leaving Sovereignty off my tickets, but Journalism is the horse that I have to go with, even though a lot of the data says that he might be due for a regression. He's coming off back-to-back huge efforts in the Derby and Preakness, and typically that kind of workload catches up with most horses. But here's the thing, he's not most horses. His trainer's been confident all week, and if you go back through his form, you'll see he actually runs some of his best races on short rest. He just seems to bounce out of races like a machine. My exacta play is Journalism over Baeza. I see Baeza getting the jump and possibly hanging on, but I like Journalism's finishing punch and experience more. You could reverse it or box it, but I'm leaning towards Journalism over Baeza as the cleanest value with upside. If you like picks with reasoning and not hype, you're in the right spot. If you want my best bets for every weekend, get my free picks. The link's in the description. It's where I go deeper than I can on YouTube and share what I'm actually betting. And if you found this breakdown helpful, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on all the biggest summer races, previews, and picks. Thanks for watching, and good luck at the windows.